As we continue our look at the stories behind the numbers on the ATP World Tour in 2014, we begin today with the 6 players who saved match point on their way to winning a title. Andy Murray was the only player to achieve the feat twice this season, and both times he did it at the expense of Tommy Robredo. The Scot saved 5 match points against the veteran in the Shenzhen final, and just a few weeks later saved another 5 match points against Robredo in the Valencia final. Their Valencia epic was also the longest 3-set match of the year, lasting 3 hours and 20 minutes. Roger Federer saved 5 match points in his opening round win over Leonardo Mayer in Shanghai. On the first match point, Mayer was denied by a matter of millimeters. Earlier in the year, on the clay courts of Rio de Janeiro, Rafael Nadal saved 2 match points in a nail-biting third-set tiebreak to edge Pablo Andujar at the semi-final stage in a match that had fans on the edge of their seats. The other players to win a title after saving at least 1 match point along the way were Grigor Dimitrov at Queen's, John Isner in Atlanta, and Lucas Rosol in Winston-Salem. Roger Federer boasted the longest winning streak of the season, a 14-match run that included consecutive titles in Shanghai and Basel, before he fell to Milos Raonic in the quarterfinals of the BNP Paribas Masters in Paris. Despite being the standout player of the season, year-end world number 1 Novak Djokovic's longest winning streak hit just 13 matches, which included back-to-back ATP World Tour Masters 1000 titles in Indian Wells and Miami. Andy Murray also ran up a 13-match winning streak during his frantic post-US Open bid to qualify for the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. Stan Wawrinka notched 13 straight early in the year in a run that included titles in Chennai and the Australian Open. In 2014, 5 players won their first ATP World Tour title, 3 fewer than the previous year. Belgium's David Goffin notched up a maiden victory in Kitzbühel, beating 2 players ranked above him along the way, including home favourite and young gun Dominic Thiem in the final. The other first-time winners on the ATP World Tour in 2014 were Argentina's Federico Del Bonis, who triumphed in Sao Paulo, Spain's Roberto Bautista Agut, collecting the title in S. Hertogenbosch, Pablo Cuevas of Uruguay, who was victorious in Bastard, and another Argentine, Leonardo Mayer, a winner in Hamburg. 9 players advanced through the qualifying rounds 5 times or more, led by Austrian Dominic Thiem. The young gun qualified 7 times in 8 attempts in the first 5 months of the year. Thiem's final qualifying appearance came at the Mature Madrid Open, where he went on to upset world number 3 Stan Wawrinka in the second round. Finishing the year at number 39 in the Emirates ATP rankings, Thiem's qualifying days look long gone. The same can be said of David Goffin, who qualified 6 times and ended the year ranked number 22. Not surprisingly, Bob and Mike Bryan won a tour-best 10 doubles titles in 2014, including a 4th crown at the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. Jean-Julien Roger and Jorge Tecau were second with 8 titles, double the haul of the third-place team of Daniel Nestor and Nenad Zimonjic. 2014 has been another exciting year on the ATP World Tour, with many records made and broken. The numbers do not lie.